What's going on, breakers? This video is for anyone playing Spellbreak that needs a quick guide to playing the game and getting started. If you look in the description below this video, I've time-stamped everything so you can find things easier. So we're gonna get started with the Gauntlets and Classes first. So in Spellbreak, you play as a battle mage, and elemental gauntlets are your weapons of choice. So the classes and gauntlets go hand in hand as they're connected. When you select a class before dropping into a game, you gotta remember that you spawn with that class's gauntlet, and you will always have it equipped on your main hand. You can also switch what main hand you're using for that main gauntlet, whether it's on your left or right. You just have to go into the settings of your game, and you can change it in there. Now, the 6 classes and gauntlets are these. It's Frostborn, which uses ice, Conduit, which uses lightning, Pyromancer, which uses fire, Toxicologist, which is for the Toxic Gauntlet, Stone Shaper, which uses stone, and then Tempest, which is the Avatar Gauntlet. the Wind Gauntlet. The class you choose really matters. It provides you with 4 important skills that you gain for that element during the match. I'm not going to go into all of them, but some skills are things like, well, on the Tempest class, you can literally boost yourself into the air by throwing down a tornado, jumping into it, and going super high into the air. You can also boost yourself off the ground just by shooting it with your Wind Gauntlet. And on Pyromancer, you can do things like even throwing down a flame wall, and then when you jump through it, you fly for a short duration. Like, the skills you get for the class you choose provide you with utility and really powerful spells for that respective gauntlet. Now, once you choose your class, next up is our talents. Now, I highly recommend leveling up all of your classes to level 6, as this will unlock every possible talent that the game currently has. It'll also get you used to what every class in the game is able to do, just through pure practice. Now, there are 3 talent trees. You have mind, body, and spirit. In those trees, there are 5 talents to choose from, and each talent is very different from each other. The ones you choose come down to how you want to play, and honestly just what you enjoy rocking strategy-wise. Okay, now, and this is important, you can level up your talents during the actual match. You do this by picking up scrolls, and scrolls may drop when you either kill an enemy, open up a chest, or open a mana vault. This is an important part of getting stronger through every single match that you play. As an example, the talent recovery will regenerate 50% of the damage you take over a 12-second period. And when it's fully leveled up, instead of healing over a 12-second period, it's only 6 seconds. Like, it gets a lot faster, and that's a big difference when you're mid-fight. Okay, before we drop, this is what you're gonna see. All you gotta do is select a circle, and that's where you're gonna drop. Keep in mind where your team is dropping to if you're playing squads, because, well, you'll want to stay together. Once you drop into a match, you have a health and a mana bar. Health is your health, and mana is what you use for both your spells and your levitation. Your sorcery, which is the alt fire on your gauntlet, does not use mana, but it does have a cooldown. Okay, now remember how your classes have 4 different skills? You get the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th skills by leveling them up during the game. And leveling up is super easy. You gain a level just by making it to the next circle. As the game goes on and you make it to the later circles, you just continue to level up. Now, there are 5 different kinds of chests. There's small, medium, large, and epic chests, and the final one is the mana vault. As you go up in rarity, you have a higher chance of getting better loot. You know, better equipment, better runes, better gauntlets, everything you'd want like that. And you'll also get scrolls. So now that we know about chests, let's talk about runes and equipment. Runes are abilities that give you a lot of movement or other types of utility like going invisible. The runes currently available are the Spring Step rune, the Dash rune, Invisibility, Wolf's Blood, Featherfall, Flight, and Teleportation. The names pretty much describe what they do, and the ones you use most, again, come down to you. For equipment, there are amulets, boots, and belts. So amulets increase the amount of mana you have, belts increase the amount of armor you have, and then the boots increase how fast you can run. Both runes and equipment become stronger depending on the rarity of the actual item. There's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and then legendary. So that goes from white, green, blue to purple, and then legendary is orange. And that's why looting is important, because as you get better loot, you get stronger. And you get a lot stronger going from common to legendary. And it's a huge boost, regardless of what kind of equipment you're actually upgrading from. Anyway, guys, I hope this was useful for you. I was just trying to keep this as short as possible. There's a lot more we can be talking about, and I'm really looking forward to making more videos for you guys.